What is up, my gamer girls and gangsters? We are at our first draft league match. This music is a little bit too loud in my ears, to be honest, and it's going to be distracting me. So I'm turning it down. I think it'll be the same for you guys, but I just want to go through the team that we're playing real quick, and he will be challenging me sometime soon, but Vegas Corviknights right here. Sorry, I keep breathing, and I forget to breathe when I'm like recording, so then I have to take these big breaths, and then I sound stupid. I'm like, so I'm gonna try to breathe a little bit more while I'm talking. Bennett, Heatran, Florges, so he's got like a strong core right here, 3 fat mons, and then he's got Noivern, which isn't quite as hard to break through as Florges Heatran. We're gonna try to trap this Heatran later. You see the rest of these, Gyarados, Toxtricity, all those good mons. I want to go over my team in specific and what we built for it, just so you get an idea before we get the matches. I didn't used to do that as often because I just didn't feel like trying to get it all set up right before and then try to time this because I don't edit my videos anyway. Long story short, Mega Alakazam, the great thing is the speed tier of Mega Alakazam. It outspeeds a +1 Jolly Gyarados after so +1 after he Dragon Dances. So we can revenge kill with Shockwave if that is an issue. Then we have Tapu Lele, which sets up all over his team. Well, blows through his team after setting up. Has some opportunities to set up against Florges and Umbreon, especially if they try to Toxic me on a sub. So that will be a really big opportunity for me there. Okay, so here's where the game plan comes in. We want to get Fortress out. We want Heatran to switch into Fortress. Fortress Volt switches out on the Heatran switch in. We bring in an Alolan-Golem who is Choice Scarfed and outspeeds the Heatran, kills it with Earthquake, assuming it's not Shuka Berry or something. But if it's Shuka Berry, at least we pop the Shuka Berry, and then we can handle the Heatran a lot better. At +1, Tapu Lele might be able to take it down or something. This Fortress also helps me take down the Umbreon. So it sits on Umbreon. Oh, this is not centered the way it should be. You guys can't. How long have you guys not been able to? Why didn't anybody tell me that you guys could not freaking see the pictures? I'm like over here trying to talk about this team and you can't even freaking see the team. All right, well here's the team. Body press will do like 50 to a Spadef Umbreon, but if he wants to try to stall me out, I can pain split his fat wishes, and he really can't do much back to me. He can't toxic me or anything, so Fortress should be able to sit on that bad boy for a while. And then we have a Mixed Def Mandibuzz. This should never be 2-hit KO'd by Specs Noivern. And then it also is weak armor, so it helps check what's it called, and looks. Apparently my opponent cannot find me. I don't know why. We'll figure that out in a sec, but finish talking about the team. We have a Spadef Pylo. See if I can challenge him. We have a Spadef Piloswine. This is going to help check the Toxtricity. The Alolan-Golem, assuming that we get the Earthquake off early and it doesn't take too much chip, should be able to check Toxtricity as well. We can offensively check it pretty well, but if it gets like a Shift Gear or something up, we're going to need this Piloswine to take a hit and then Earthquake. And if he doesn't have something like Virizion, Gyarados, or like Specs Toxtricity left, I think there's one other mon. If we get rid of those, then I am able to curse up and rest on Umbreon and everything, and Piloswine can basically solo his team aside from those few mons that are a little scarier. So looking forward to that. Let me see if I can. This guy. His name is Lemon. 220. Ninja. And we are going to challenge him. The format that we are playing is National Dex DLC Draft. Oh, I gotta go over the names too. We are the Stormcloaks, as in the Stormcloaks from Skyrim. So we have Rayloff of Riverwood, and then as you go through the Stormcloak storyline, you get different nicknames. So all the rest of the mons on the team are things that you get as nicknames when you go through the what's it called? Okay, so this is why I didn't like to do team previews before, because this kind of stuff happens when you're trying to start a match. But let's see what he has here. This is interesting. Didn't bring Toxtricity, which is good. Piloswine does not have a free win because of Virizion Gyarados. He didn't bring Claydol, which is cool because that gives me a much better Hazards game. He could potentially lead Heatran and try to get the rocks up right away. So I could lead Alolan-Golem right off the bat, but I really want to lead Fortress, because if he does lead Heatran and he sees Fortress, he's probably going to Fire Move. I can catch him with Golem, and if not, he's probably going to switch in something on the Fortress while I Volt Switch out. It's my game plan and I'm sticking to it. I'm leading Fortress. He's gonna hopefully assume that I am trying to set up hazards, and then I can catch the Heatran. This is good for Psy Spam. Once we get rid of Heatran, then Tapu Lele takes care of the rest of this team really well. Noivern can run Infiltrator, but if I get a so he can get through Tapu Lele's sub, he could try to trick me, Choice Scarf or something. That would be frustrating. But if I have a Calm Mind, I should be able to eat any hit from it. Okay, so we see Virizion lead there, and I'm just gonna Volt Switch right out the bat. Hopefully he goes Heatran. Please go Heatran turn 1. You see that this is a Fortress. You don't want to you gotta switch out. Why? What are you gonna do with a Virizion in? Noivern, smarter than the average bear, eh? Okay. So this would give us Piloswine. Piloswine doesn't have rocks though. I could go Tapu Lele and make a Scarf. If I go Mandibuzz, then he goes into Florges, and Florges, what's my switch into Florges? Could go back into Fortress and then you turn out. I guess that is the safest play. I'll go Mandibuzz, and he could switch me some Scarf or Specs or something. Not be cool, but main reason for Mandibuzz on this team is to help check Virizion, so as long as we're out of range of like a Stone Edge, we should be good. And as long as we have this Noivern in check, we should be good. So those are the two good things. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like he needs to run Scarf Noivern, I think. So we do see Florges come out there. Okay, that means I can get in my Fortress. Fortress can set up Stealth Rocks because it looks like he doesn't want to bite on the actually, I could go for that same thing. I'm gonna see if he bites this time again. I'm gonna see if he bites this time. No. He stays not biting, so he looks like he the strat. I'm gonna go Tapu Lele and bluff the Scarf. So I want him to think that I'm Scarf Lele. Okay. He doesn't have Toxtricity, so I don't necessarily need a lot of health on Golem to check anything. So what I actually want to do is, I'm gonna bluff the Scarf. He might... Well, no, if he's Scarf, he's gonna want damage on this, isn't he? No, he's not gonna throw away his Noivern like that, because then he can't check Alakazam very well. Okay. Because of that, I'm going to go Golem, assuming he's going to go Heatran and then double out. No, he would U-turn out. Okay, he's gonna U-turn. I'm gonna go Mana Buzz. I think this is Scarf. Pretty sure this is Scarf. Wouldn't be able to tell Scarf versus Specs because of the U-turn damage is on the physical side. Damn! If I would have gone, if I would have gone Golem that turn, we would have been in a swell position. A certainly swell position. Fortunately, I took off U-turn because I wanted Brave Bird and Foul Play to help check Bennett in case he brought it, but he didn't even bring Bennett, so I wish I didn't take off the U-turn. I think he's gonna Earth Power, predicting the Alolan-Golem to come out. I'm gonna go Piloswine because I can rest on something later. Actually, I'm not thick fat. I'm not thick fat, so I'm actually going to take a lot from Fire move. I don't think he fire moves. If I would have made that double play, I would have been in such a good position. I can take one Earth Power from Heatran with Alakazam, and then I can recover up. I think that's going to be my play because I recover up on this pretty easily. Flash Cannon. Okay, Flash Cannon was not your play. Flash Cannon would have gotten you killed by Alolan. Greyloff of Riverwood gets his Mega, and this is good because now Greyloff can. Sorry, I like how I referred to him as Greyloff of Riverwood. It's a Storm Cloak. So, Greyloff of Riverwood is now a 100% switch into this Heatran. I need to get rid of it. If you're watching this back, know that I was going to make that double, but the way that he's been playing so far, I didn't think he was going to do it. Okay. Dark Pulse Heatran. Okay. We can just go straight Golem and we capture this. Okay, we can, is this Shed Shell? Dark Pulse Flash Cannon. Okay, so we don't switch into Golem, or we don't switch into Heatran with Alakazam very well. Also, Piloswine kind of does it to me. And I don't have Shadow Ball on this Alakazam. Maybe I didn't prep for this Heatran quite the way I should have. As long as he's not Shuka or Shed Shell, we should be in a really good position right now, though. Because I'll take that damage. Yeah, baby. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're in a good position then. I was worried there. But, that ended up working. Okay. If he Stone Edges on the switch, I can Brave Bird him back. Piloswine can still check Noivern well, so I think that's my play. Alright, SDs, let me see. Mandibuzz is especially defensive, but I've got 96 or something. Fizdef, and he has his Virizion. It's 2. +2 Stone Edge may or may not kill me if he's Life Orb. So let's not be Life Orb, eh? Close combat definitely does not kill. I get the kill back, and Virizion is checked and neutralized. Yeah, that does kill me. Not super worried about that though, because we still have Alakazam still checks Dragondos, Dragon Dance Gyarados. So I can come out with Fortress here. He's gonna Flamethrower, so I can go out into my Golem. With Golem, I can freely Wild Charge, I think. So we see Flamethrower there. We can take another one of those, thankfully. I can actually... Toxic on the switch, I think, is my best play. Ah, he did not switch, I see. Interesting. He almost sacked that mon. Okay, let me calc what that was. Golem. And he was a... Is that Specs damage? Flamethrower, Specs. He is indeed Specs. Okay. Against Specs, Alakazam can outspeed and kill. Alakazam, Mega Dazzling. A Dazzling Gleam from Alakazam will do 84 min. I don't want him making like a crazy play and double flamethrowing. Okay. Alakazam kills with Dazzling Gleam. If he goes Florges, I believe I can recover on that. If he wants to go Umbreon, that's best for me, so please go Umbreon. That would be decent play. Okay. So we see Noivern go down. Very offensive game that he brought. He just brought mons that he wants to stay out and attack with. Didn't really think about like switching or anything. Just kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna get a mon out there and attack with it. Okay, go Gyarados and let me kill with Shockwave. Gyarados, make the Gyarados play. Umbreon, okay. Umbreon, we can have Fortress come out here. Fortress can get up. Okay, so we see the Sucker Punch. Interesting. Interesting that you brought Sucker Punch with Psychic Terrain, because you cannot hit me Psychic Terrain with that. But I can Stealth Rock on this, which is really great. And I can slow Volt Switch out into my Tapu Lele. Once I get rid of Gyarados, then Piloswine wins the rest. I could Body Press, assuming he might stay in. But I have a pretty free switch back in, so we're going to see Gyarados come out there on Volt Switch. He's going to get a Fat Wish back, but so long as this is not Choice Scarf Gyarados, then we're good. Actually, this might be Choice Scarf Gyarados. Does that matter? No. If this is Choice Scarf Gyarados, then he kills me, we come in, we Volt Switch out, we go into Piloswine, we threaten the, what's it called, threaten the Ice Shard kill, and if not, then Fortress can check this later. So we see Shockwave come out, and it is not Choice Scarf Gyarados, so we are safe. We have a +1 Alakazam out here. +1 attack. That is a spicy Alakazam out here. And now we can play for yeah, he doesn't get T-Bolt, unfortunately. So I can come out with Fortress, slow Volt Switch out, and then start setting up with one of my last 2 mons. Yes, that actually does quite the bit to Fortress. So we Volt Switch out. Why is that doing so much? I think I come out here and just as that's supposed to do. Gorgeous to a, what are we? A Florges to a Fortress. Pretty cool naming conventions there, eh? Okay, that does the correct amount, which means my Piloswine, which is completely Spadef, plus Spadef, will take none. So we're actually going to give Piloswine the kill here, because Piloswine, the boy, actually, no, that might not be the smartest option. Okay, just in case there's like some crazy set, like some sort of Curse Umbreon. I think we still beat Curse Umbreon, but he could like crit me or something. Gonna come out here with Tapu Lele and just Calm Mind up, because I think this is the way that we lose less. Okay, so now he might not break a sub, and he might try to Toxic me or something. He could be Wish Protect, Moonblast, Toxic. Okay, so we see that okay, we're just gonna Psyshock there, and that will kill, and then Moonblast should be able to clean up the Umbreon. Nice, and not quite, but almost. He actually can hit me with the Sucker Punch now. If he wants to Sucker Punch me, but that's cool. That's a clean 4-0 for our first win. Alolan-Golem got the trap. So, I mean, it wasn't exactly as played because he was smart not to go Heatran on the Volt Switch, but if I would have made that that double to Golem right away to catch that, we would have been in a lot better position earlier in the game, and we would have been able to seal that up nice. But perfect EVs on you know, the Mandibuzz to have the 96 defense to live that Stone Edge. And you know, we out here. If he was Life Orb Virizion, that was actually going to put us in a pretty bad position, because he could switch out on the Alakazam, and then he could start trying to claim kills. But still, Fortress walls that pretty well, being max defense. But this is all theoretical, because we just won the game. So 1-0 for the Baltimore Blissies, and that is a noble place to be. So peace out. I'll catch you guys later. See you next time.